This is bad news the rest of my hike. So I'm debating what to do today. I'm debating whether I should leave at lunchtime and wait for the weather to calm down, or just head out now.
I started questioning, why was I the only person here?
Oh, I've just popped outside then, and it's very much flooded in the area.
The reality of last night's storm had finally sunk in. I knew the intended route had a tricky river crossing ahead, but the pass was now far too risky and preventing people from climbing the mountain. I now had a massive dilemma. Do I push on up Bush Creek, risk a flooded crossing, and potentially wreck my schedule by getting trapped in a cabin for many days? Or do I escape the mountains via Forest Creek and walk completely into the unknown? Eventually, I got to a crossroad, and it was decision time.
I sense I'm going to regret this, and I think there's going to be a bit of trepidation, but I'm going to continue with my original route. I know what's coming. I'm a bit nervous about it.
But 10 minutes later, and to my complete and utter surprise, a man appeared from the bushes and stopped me in my tracks. His real name is Jaden, but I will forever call him Shirtless Jesus.
Plan cancelled. I've just bumped into Jaden here.
G'day.
Who's just told me that the river is actually incredibly dangerous at the moment. I think you said it was like up to waist deep.
I came in the day before yesterday before it had rained, and it was already waist deep then, but we had a ton of rain overnight, so I'm thinking it'll be a lot higher now. So
yeah, and the weather's going to get worse, so it's going to rain tonight. In fact, it's going to rain at 12 o'clock constantly, particularly if I'm by myself. I haven't really bumped into anyone else, so I'm going to take the smart route, which is the Forest Creek, so I'm walking back with Jaden now. Okay, so that's me going the Forest Creek way now. I guess a new obstacle is I have no idea where I'm going now. I've made it to the top of today's mountain, so before 12 o'clock, about 1,700 metres. I can kind of see down there. I've made it to Felt Stream. Had planned to camp here, it's about 3 o'clock now, but I don't see any camping spots, and even if I did, there is a high risk I'd be like completely flooded out. So I know I'm tired. I think I've got to make the car park. Let's get moving. God, this doesn't look easy.
That turned out to be the understatement of the entire journey. I might have dodged the dangers of the Bush Stream, but Forest Creek was a brutal trap of its own, the endless riverbed that would push me to my absolute limit. It's a strong one. Looking back, some of these crossings were dangerously reckless, but fueled by pure exhaustion and desperation, I was determined to escape the mountains.
These are so dangerous. And we're through. This is such a strange place. I'm basically walking along a riverbed, very desolate. I assume I've got to cross over the river a few times. Here we go. I need to cross back over. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying these. I think that's going to be too strong for me. They're a lot more dangerous than they look. I can feel my feet being swept. Oh, nearly went then. Come on! Okay, this looks deep. That's my waist. Okay, so the path's over there. I have another river crossing. Stream's taking me. Fight it! So I think what this is doing is validating the decision to come this way. I mean, these streams are difficult enough after the rain. I can't even imagine what the one near the hut would be like. It explains why I wasn't seeing anyone. Just keep going. I think this is the worst of them, but I have to cross.
Looking back, I should never have attempted this crossing. Murky water like this is a killer, and with recent fatalities on the trail, doing it solo was reckless. But my desperation to stay on track and finish the first of these duels completely blinded me to the dangers.
I'm a bit sweat. I'm making it to the other side. That took me then.
The relief of making it across instantly vanished. I checked my pocket and it was empty. I was completely convinced that the river had claimed my phone.
My mobile is in there somewhere. I thought I did close my pocket though. Maybe it just opened as I was doing it.
The panic only stopped when I noticed I could still hear music playing through my headphones.
Sorry, I had a meltdown there. My mobile's actually in that pocket. It's okay. I was like, why can I still listen to music? Right, I'll stop talking. Let's cross this. Well, that's Duel 1 done. I don't quite know what I'm doing for camping yet. That is easily the worst tent I've ever put up. I've had some salmon. I think it's time to call it a night. I'm getting picked up tomorrow at 8:30, so night.
That was one of the best night's sleep.
I'm just on my way up to Christchurch now. It's a nice day today, but yesterday, oh. Right, join me then.
I hitched a ride over to Geraldine and then on to Christchurch. I refueled and packed my bag ready for Duel 2. I made my way up to Hanmer Springs and then taxied across to Boyle Village.
Welcome to part 2, where I'm going to be hiking from Boyle, where I've just left. The section's around Marlborough, which is like the North Peninsula of the South Island, and look, it's somewhat sunny. They've had some very unseasonable rain yeah, just been absolutely hammering down. So today I'm going to try and do about 30 kilometres, make my way to Anne's hut, but let's get this jewel done. It is so, my foot, it's gone over my foot. Oh no. Hey mate. That's one thing I've noticed about New Zealand is the birds are like friendly. I don't think they have any like survival instincts, is it? Or like, they don't have any predators. So he's gonna eat all the bugs. So he'll follow me all the way up this trail now. Hiya, mate. Mushrooms here are so weird. And saddle. Yeah, that's hard going. Sending it down this hill to Anne's hut. Can you see her? Oh my word. I thought this was snow, but it's got like a pinkness coming off it. Don't know what that is. We move on. Just coming up to 8 o'clock, start at 9:30. Coming up to 21 miles. Really flagging now. The sun is setting over there. I don't know if you can see it, but the hut is now in sight. That is a sight for sore eyes, sore legs, ankles, toes. Yeah, we're nearly there. People waving at me in the window. Morning! That's me leaving the hut. There was about 20 people sleeping there. Slept so well. I think I must have fallen asleep at like 9:30. Woke up at like 7:30. Anyway, I had some breakfast. I've got like a 16 miler today, should be pretty flat. The worst thing about these bridges is just getting on them. The bag's caught.
Eventually, I came across a group of TA hikers. I was about to get a lesson in how to navigate the New Zealand rivers. If only I'd had this earlier.
On and keep it nice and tight.
Yeah.
And then you undo this.
Yeah.
The idea is that the belt is tight so you don't lose balance of your bag.
Yeah.
But the straps are loose so if you need to, you can abort your bag.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll join up, and I'll show you how we join up, and then we cross parallel to the bank, and then the idea is you don't de-link until you're completely all on land together.
Yeah.
We'll put the strongest person on the top,
Yeah.
and the second strongest on the bottom,
Yes.
and the smallest in the middle.
Okay.
By height.
Yeah.
By height, and then the other two can just go.
This time, I wasn't going to risk my phone.
Can I put my
And then-
phone in your
Yeah.
thing?
Go behind here, and then you kind of hold on to your, not your bag, but just like some
Yeah.
clothing here.
Yeah.
Your hips as close together as you can,
Yeah.
and then you, I guess on the way across you will communicate. That's the last thing.
Should we go for it?
Yeah.
Really slippery. Oh my god!
Hips together. Right, hips together.
Hey!
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yay!
Right.
We made it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that's okay. It was actually deep.
Really
than I
strong
thought.
river,
That was
yeah.
really
That was really deep.
That was
In the excitement, I began telling my new friend some unbelievable cheese jokes, but when my back was turned, they had darted off into the distance. They could camembert it no longer.
Out of nowhere. Arrived at a hut. Got some roast lamb and vegetables that I'm making, just boiling up with some water. Didn't realise we have some smashed potato, which I'm going to absolutely devour. The lamb's quite nice. A lot of mint. Right, let's try a bit of the mash. Not so great. I'd give it 6 out of 10. So you can say goodbye on there. Bye.
Bye.
"7:30. It's early. It's wet. My boots are soaking. But the sun is just rising over the hill. So I'm hoping for some really good views. I hate bouldering. This is mental. Shit. Get out. I'm now climbing one of the highest points on the TA to get to Lake Constance. And I think I've got to scramble up at that. I think this is going to be a hard one. Wish me luck. There are no paths, it's just climbing up rocks. Right to the top up there. I'm absolutely exhausted. Don't know how many feet I've done.
What lay before me was something I hadn't expected. This cliff face would need to be climbed.
I know I can do this, it's just really tough. Up there is what I've got to get. I've ditched my hiking trails, so I'm just going to use my hands. Oh, I don't like that. Should not have looked down. Find a crevice, pull yourself up. I'm getting very tired now. I just climbed at that. Ridiculous. Quite remarkable given that I started from like down there somewhere. Need to hike over this and I think I should get to the lake, but that was hard going. I didn't think I was going to make that then. It's windy, but you can just about see Lake Constance. It's the clearest lake in the world. You don't let people touch it. I'm a bit worried about this descent now. There's a better view of Lake Constance. Oh, no, down. Look at that view. I'm down. Oh, get me off this hill. Oh. That's me down. Off that. I can't believe how vertical that was. Look, but do not touch. Climb up top. I think I'm at the top of the second point now, because that's a lake down there. Assume the huts are down there.
As I approached Blue Lake Hut, it was packed, so I stopped recording. But chatting with a lovely family, Chris, Katie and Sally, revealed a massive problem. Tomorrow's final water taxi left at 5 p.m. sharp. I was completely out of food and clean clothes. Tomorrow would be a flat-out race down the mountain.
Morning. It's just turned 6:15. I am getting quite hungry now because I've run out of food. I've got some peanut butter left. But yeah, I'm out of food. I'm out of patience. It's time for a descent to Sabine Hut and a water taxi out, and hopefully a nice warm shower. I won't go into too much detail, but the blisters on my feet are quite bad now. Like there's a lot of blood. So it's going to just come off. I think it was just that traversing down yesterday. Oh bud, let's have a look down the valley. Thank goodness for that. Come on. I know you want to follow me. Oh, what the hell is this? What the? Sabine Hut, 5 hours away. Let's just go up and have a look over here. I'm the only one here. I'm so done with peanut butter wraps. I don't think I'm going to eat for the rest of the day now. I think that's my brunch sorted. I'll stop for a few drinks, but I reckon it'll be, well, as a sign up here, say 5 hours. I think I'll make it. Might be a bit touch and go. I'm in a very good mood now. Sun's out. I think that's it really. The sun's out and that's put me in a good mood. I've got like 3.5 hours to make the Jessie, and I'm going to devour a beer tonight. A hazy IPA or a ginger beer. They do hard lemonade and hard ginger beers like quite regularly in Australia and New Zealand. They're really good, really nice. Sabine Hut, half an hour away. Very warm today, which has been really nice. Oh wow, look how blue that is. Wow. Yeah, the thing about New Zealand and Australia, you really feel the heat on your skin. Luckily I'm in the woods. Right, let's go into Sabine Hut, and then there might be a river taxi. That's the Waiau pass completed. I feel very drained, I'm sore. I don't know how much of my skin I've got left on my toes, but I feel very proud actually. Like that was really difficult.
With the mountains finally behind me, I made my way up to Picton to cross over to the North Island. A ferry ride and a hotel in Wellington were exactly what I needed to reset. My feet were completely battered at this point, but they're about to get a well-earned rest, because the hiking boots come off and I'm jumping in a canoe to tackle the third and final jewel.
God, did not see that boulder. Keep paddling. Oh, there's the wall here.